What if I told you that the way you masturbate today could be sabotaging your sexual performance tomorrow? I'm Dr. Mariah Kairat, a urologist with 30 years of experience, and I've seen incredible men, just like you, carry the weight of erectile dysfunction or premature ejaculation without realizing that small habits can make all the difference. I'm not here just as a doctor, but as someone who understands how much this affects your confidence, your connection, your very essence. Today, I'm going to reveal the 3 most common mistakes in masturbation that harm your sexual health and how to fix them to regain control. Stick with me until the end, because the last mistake is what my patients say changed everything. Before we dive in, comment "I want to change" if you're ready to transform your sexual health, or 0 if you have questions you want to share. Your story matters, and I'll read every comment to support you on this journey. You probably believe that masturbation is just about relieving tension quickly, like a 100-meter sprint, where the only goal is to cross the finish line as fast as possible. Many men, especially over 60, fall into this habit without realizing its impact. Rushing seems practical, harmless, even natural, but this is the first major mistake in masturbation that can sabotage your sexual performance. When you train your body to ejaculate quickly, you're conditioning your sexual response for premature ejaculation. It's like teaching your brain and body that speed is everything, and that can become a hard pattern to break. But the truth that science and my 30 years as a urologist have shown me is that this rush creates a vicious cycle. The worry about finishing fast fuels performance anxiety, which is a true erection killer. This anxiety can turn intimate moments into a struggle, leading to erectile dysfunction or premature ejaculation even when you want to last longer in bed. Studies on neuroplasticity show that our habits shape how the body responds, and rushed masturbation trains your nervous system to react too quickly. This isn't your fault, but it's something you can change, starting today. So the first thing you can do is turn that 100-meter sprint into a marathon. Set aside private time, without rushing, to explore your body's sensations. Instead of racing to climax, learn to ride the wave of arousal. Get close to the point of no return and pull back, breathing deeply, changing the pace. This sexual training strengthens your ejaculation control and boosts your sexual stamina. Start with 10 minutes, no pressure, and see how your body begins to respond differently. If you're finding these insights valuable and feel they could change your life, comment 1 to show me you're with me. If you have questions about how to apply this, comment 0, and I promise to respond to help you. Now that you understand how rushing can hurt you, the next mistake is even more common and might be blocking your sexual health in ways you don't even realize. You probably believe that pornography is just a harmless tool to spark your arousal, something to spice up masturbation or fill a moment of loneliness. After all, it's one click away, always ready, always intense. Many men, especially over 60, see it as a quick fix to reignite desire, but this is the second major mistake in masturbation that harms your sexual performance. Think of pornography as fast food for your sexual brain. It's hyperstimulating, addictive, but lacks nutritional value, and the long-term effects can be devastating. The truth that science and my 30 years as a urologist have taught me is that pornography can desensitize your brain. It gets you used to levels of novelty and intensity that real life simply can't match. This leads to pornography-induced erectile dysfunction, or PIED, where your real partner may feel less stimulating, making it hard to achieve or maintain an erection. Studies on neuroplasticity show that excessive pornography consumption rewires the brain, demanding increasingly extreme stimuli. This isn't about guilt or shame, it's about how your brain responds to repeated patterns, and you have the power to change it. So the first thing you can do is a digital detox. Try masturbating without pornography, using only your imagination, because believe me, your brain is the most powerful sexual organ you have. Think about real past moments. Create new fantasies. Focus on your body's physical sensations. It might be challenging at first, but try alternatives like erotic literature or sensual audio podcasts to stimulate your mind without visual overstimulation. Start with one screen-free session a week and see how your sexual sensitivity starts to return. If these tips are resonating with you and you feel you're on the right track, comment 1 to show me you're following along. If you have questions or want to share your experience, comment 0 and I'll respond to guide you. Now that you understand pornography's impact, the next mistake is something many men don't even notice, but it could be silently stalling your sexual health. You probably believe that masturbating the same way every time, same hand, same grip, same pressure, same position, is just a matter of comfort or habit. After all, if it works, why change, right? Many men over 60 fall into this routine without realizing its impact. But this is the third major mistake in masturbation, known as the death grip, that can sabotage your sexual performance. When you get used to intense, repetitive stimulation, your penis starts responding only to that pattern, making sex with a partner less stimulating. The truth that my 30 years as a urologist and studies on sexual conditioning have shown me is that this sexual monotony creates a trap. The death grip, a strong hand pressure or even friction against a mattress, is often more intense than the experience with a partner. This desensitizes the penis, making it harder to achieve or maintain an erection during real sex, which can lead to erectile dysfunction. Neuroplasticity tells us that the body adapts to repeated stimuli, and this lack of variety in masturbation can stall your masculine sexual health. But the good news? You can reverse this with simple changes. So the first thing you can do is break the sexual monotony. Try varying your masturbation, switch hands, use less pressure, change positions, or even add lubricant or a condom to mimic sensations closer to partner sex. This helps reprogram your penis to respond to softer, more varied stimuli, boosting your sexual stamina and ejaculation control. Start with one session a week, exploring new ways to touch, and notice how your sensitivity improves. If you're feeling these tips are opening new paths for your sexual health, comment 1 to show me you're with me. If you have questions or need more clarity on how to apply this, comment 0, and I'll respond to help you take the next step. Today, we didn't just talk about 3 masturbation mistakes: rushing, pornography, and monotony. We talked about a new way to see your masculine sexual health, swapping performance anxiety for confidence and resignation for action. You now know that rushing trains your body for premature ejaculation, that pornography can desensitize your brain, leading to erectile dysfunction, and that the death grip limits your ability to respond to real stimuli. But above all, you've discovered you have the power to change this. Your neuroplasticity, your willingness to explore variety in masturbation, and your courage to face these habits can transform not just your sexual performance, but how you feel about yourself. Ask yourself, are you ready to be the man who controls his sexual stamina, who lives intimate moments with confidence, without fear? These changes, riding the wave of arousal, using your imagination instead of pornography, varying your masturbation with lubricant or a condom, aren't just techniques. They're a commitment to yourself, to your sexual health, to the moments you still want to live fully. So start small, but start today. And if this message touched you, if it sparked a flicker of hope, don't keep it to yourself. Share this video with a friend, a brother, a father, a man who needs to know he's not alone, and it's never too late to change. Comment, "I'm ready," if you're taking that first step, or 0 if you still have questions you want to clear up. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell to stay with us for more truths about thriving after 60, because you still matter a lot. Your journey is just beginning. Until next time.